Hello everybody, welcome back to PadFootTD Games. My name is Zach, I'm the voice behind the icon, and today we're back at Britannic, Patroness of the Mediterranean, because I can talk earlier this morning. It's time for us to continue our journey through Britannic as she was intended to be. Let's go into tour of the ship. Yep, we want Robin, we want subtitles, we want the Royal Mail ship, and we're going to start with the Regal suite on B deck. Anything to say, Robin?
This Regal suite is to be the grandest cabin on the ship. It's a travesty that the war effort requires it to be gutted tomorrow.
Okay, so we've run into another problem with this game. They did put out an update, and I know they keep on trying to work on it, and I will put it into a report to them. But again, we're sitting here, we click subtitles, you saw me click it. I will go back and double check before I say much more about it. But we did click on it. We did say, yes, we wanted subtitles on for this portion. And guess what? They are not on. Which is just really frustrating for somebody who's hard of hearing. The toggle boxes should not be in the middle of the room because that's going to be up the whole time. It should have been over here on the wall, something like that. Let's take a look, though. The decoration and style of the sitting room was to be overseen by A. Heaton & Co. of London. It was referred to as a saloon in the layout of the Britannic. You know what? I'm not hating this pattern that's here, but of course you get your own sitting area with biscuits and tea, which actually sound pretty pleasant as you cross the ocean. All right, the Regal suite, the Regal suite took the place of the Starboard Deluxe Parlor Suite seen on the Olympic and Titanic, though the originally designed Deluxe Parlor Suite remained on the port side. This would have been one of the most expensive cabins on the ship. Now again, to look for a week's journey, now this is obviously for relocation purposes, that's what, this was originally meant for. The amount of money that it would cost for this room. Of the time, it would have been ridiculous. Alright, the sitting room was spacious enough to entertain moderate-sized private parties. In-cabin dining and tea service was also offered by the steward staff. Now we're going to turn off these pieces so we can go check over here. Of tea room. Well, a private pantry for the suite occupants, though it would still primarily be used by their servants and stewards. Again, a life of the rich of not having to do a single thing. Alright, coming on through, what's on the desk? Anything? White Star Line parchment and a pen, not ready to be... Oh, well, it is ready, but it has not been written yet. We cannot get out onto the private promenade. Well, through that door, but there is an info icon, so I assume there must be another way. A beautiful suite. Ah, yeah, right there. With a double and a single. One of two bedrooms within the Regal suite. The decoration and style of this bedroom was to be overseen by the same company, A. Heaton. Alright, I want to toggle those away. So we've got plug-in lamps, a couple light switches. I wish I could read those. I can't get close enough, though. There's documents on top of the bed. There's no way I'm going to be able to make them out. Oh, wait, maybe I can see them right here. Nope. Absolutely no way. They're not meant to be. But I am very curious on what these actually say. That's a bummer. What a beautiful room. Not exactly how I'd probably want to travel, but a beautiful room. Don't touch that. Try not to touch that. Slide into...
Now, Robin, business before pleasure.
Pretty sure you said that in the last version, too. White Star Line. You get your own tub with cage. In case you're in rough seas, which is amazing. Just look how intricate the shower had to be. Here's all your knobs and switches and everything to get your shower running for you. Oh, that's just fantastic. And then of course, at least you have your own toilet. So that's luxury right there. What are you talking about? All right, don't touch the icon. Okay, at least they seem to have fixed the proximity of that. Let's continue actually out here onto the private deck. Beautiful flooring and furniture all around. The Regal Suite's private promenade was shrunk down to allow for additional bedroom space. The remaining promenade space was made to feel more like a veranda or conservatory. Now, here's what's amazing. This is huge. Can you imagine having this all to yourself? I don't know, you're only doing a week's time, but incredible. What a way to spend a week.
They've really truncated it from what it was originally on the other two liners.
Thank you, Britannic. Thank you, Robin. I actually would love to see them eventually do an Olympic game. I actually have a lot of interest in the Olympic because the Olympic is the one that survived, quote unquote. She had a full life. She had a full career. So I would have loved to have learned a little bit more about her when available. Let me actually pop over here. I don't remember what I got screenshots of in the past. All right. That does it for the... yes, Robin.
Young man.
Yes, I would like subtitles. Hopefully they work this time. Let's head down to the Georgian suite on C deck, shall we?
A Georgian-style suite. The style named after the kings of the House of Hanover, a time when Britain was ruled by a German dynasty.
Tell us how you really feel, Robin. I've noticed that I've been calling it a Georgian suite, and I have absolutely no idea why. I know it's a Georgian suite. I'm going to blame reading instead of actually comprehending. Though smaller than the deluxe parlor or the regal suite, the Georgian suite on C deck still commands one of the highest ticket prices on the ship. I'm gonna have to do my own research to figure out how much some of this costs, because I know how much I'm paying for a 10-night from Hawaii. And just for relocation purposes, when that was your only method. Very curious. All right. So we actually have even an outlet on the wall, European style, which is fun. A switch for the lights here, your own fireplace, which I assume must have been electric. Maybe they actually had a fireplace for you on board. Here, let's walk on through. Tiny bedroom. It's amazing, though. You get your own sitting area. I assume you have your own water closet. It's not shown here. This is a beautiful room with the white and the gold, and even the blue is an amazing touch in here. And it still was so expensive, but I feel like you get so much less room than the Regal Suite. If we're talking for penny. Either way, it is fascinating, but that's all that we actually get to see for the Georgian Suite here. And again, just the amount of detail that's around. It looks splendid. It looks really, really good, guys. I'm really happy on what they've been able to do with this product. I'm really excited for its future as well. And just overall, good work to everybody who's put in all the time to make this come to life. Let's head now down to...
Toot, young man.
Yep, same thing you always say. Let's head down to the swimming bath down below.
What an upgrade from Titanic and Olympic. Look at the marble panels and the gilded torch lamps. A real step up. Something to really compete with those marvelous German liners. Oh, I hope no one heard me compliment the Hun.
If anybody doesn't know what he's saying, do a little bit of history. Alright, let's continue on through. Let's just see. Is there anything to actually be able to see through here?
Not going any farther today.
This doorway would lead to the rest of the Turkish bath. Now, if you don't remember, we actually toured Titanic's Turkish bath in our Titanic Honor and Glory episodes, which of course can be found on the channel. I'll probably put them down in the description just so it's linked there. Let's continue on through Britannic, though. A drying room. Now, I'm curious what a drying room is. Let's head into the bath, shall we? Again, a beautiful upgrade from what the Titanic was. Let's actually see if it talks about it. Nope, that's actually just for that. I thought they'd go into a little bit of detail. Let me see if this one down here has it. Just because this is a big upgrade from the Olympic and the Titanic, because it used to be just a pool and a space. They made it a lot more regal here.
There's just something about a
Really, Robin?
saltwater plunge that really stains my new suit.
Sure. After the underwhelming reaction to the Olympic and Titanic's pool, Britannic's pool was more elaborately decorated and gives the feel of a Roman or medieval bathhouse, and that's exactly it. You had to start going not just, oh, we have this, happy, be happy and use it. You actually had to impress. You had to go off of looks. People had options. So you wanted to be the grandest, and that meant for every portion of the ship that you could possibly find, every nook and cranny had to have that detail, have to be top of the line, which they were able to do on the Britannic if it was able to be completed. Due to Britannic's double bottom being raised, the casing extends up into the pool area. The outer walkway that was present on both Titanic and the Olympic was removed. But again, with the beautiful wall, you really don't realize that that's why it looks like it does. It just looks like it's normal to you. Again, we've got showers, your shower cages, so you have something to hold on to. Coming through, I do agree. These are beautiful, beautiful lamps on the wall. These torches. Again, another piece that nobody will ever be able to see. Again, this is actually an interesting detail. This tells you that there is somebody here recently. A towel hung up in the dressing room. And this dressing room does not have a towel hook. Just a little details as we come in here. Every other one does, but you can't put it on the wall of the shower. Amazing little nerdy details that kind of go through here. Regular wash cabins, another towel. Okay, so we know there's been 2 people here. Interesting, down to the detail of even the beam of the ship. I would, if I was here, I would definitely smash my toe on that. Let's just talk about that for a moment. This is interesting. There's a vent in this one. There's a crate. And there's a bucket. Again, under construction. Let's see. Will you let us go into the pool just like last time? Yes, we can. Into the pool we go. Robin doesn't need to breathe. Beautiful waterfall feature on. You guys do pretty good with the water. I'll give you that. It's the best you can. It's so hard to render water. Do a couple laps here before we walk ourselves out. Perfectly dry, out of the bath. Looking good. Again, the amount of detail that they've put in, but the amount of detail that White Star Line put in to make this such a beautiful space just needs to be acknowledged for a little while. We've got another interior to see. Let's pop into tour the ship. Yes, we want Robin. Yes, we want subtitles, even though they don't seem to be working. And our last inside interior, I should say, is going to be the boiler room, number 6. Let's head on into it.
Another opportunity for daring adventure in the bowels of the ship? Yes, please. But shouldn't they turn these boilers off? It's not like the ship is going anywhere anytime soon.
Can't go up the ladder.
That for the electricity?
Shows you what you know, Rob. All right, let me just quickly get through this.
On the Titanic, I believe it was this vent that Officer Lightoller claimed he was pinned against as the ship went down.
Yes.
Rightful.
Which is exactly why there's a gate up top, why there's an opening up top on the Britannic, as an escape route as needed. Terrifying, terrifying, terrifying. Oh, there's a cracked door here, and my adventurer wants to go through there. All right, let's head on down to the parts we can explore. That was very quick. Jesus, Robin. Down, 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 down to the bottom of the ship. I can't read that from there. This doorway leads to Scotland Road, the main crew passageway. We actually got to see that on the Titanic series as well. Let's pop on through. No stone left unturned. As we go, that is the venting chamber for the funnel. Come on down. Oh, the heat that it must have been down in this space. Taking a look around, seeing if there's anything that we can see that they probably don't want us to see yet. That's what I like to do here. So much steam. I can only imagine you'd be sweating incredibly already. Take a walk around a couple of these boilers. Again, stop by a barrel with the view that you're able to have of all the inner workings. And again, the amount of detail is just spectacular. Take a walk down and actually get the idea of how large these actually were. Couple of things clipping there. That's okay. Not the end of the world. Piping and supports to be able to hold it in. Releases it up and down. Alright, let's go down this set of stairs. Right down here, down to the bottom. There is no book hidden away. Does look like there's something in there, right? I can't actually even try to begin to tell you what I think it might be. But there definitely looks like there's something in there that probably shouldn't be. But coal chute nonetheless. Of course, feed boilers. Going on through. Probably can't sneak through. Oh, I can. I can sneak through here, alright. This wheelbarrow is still in this position on the wreck and has prevented divers from going deeper in the ship on dives. Oh, I could see it now. I couldn't see it because
Someone
that
should
thing.
really move this thing. It's blocking us from getting in deeper.
That's actually kind of fascinating. It's the amount of detail that we're not able to have. It's interesting because we always talk about wanting to grab the Titanic's artifacts because again, that is the ship that's famous. Okay, I understand that. Britannic also had a very large life, and Britannic's a lot easier to get to. So, you know, except people don't want to go see a Britannic museum because there wasn't a successful movie made after it. That's kind of the big thing that I think of. I do believe there are some very hardcore enthusiasts for Titanic that would have always been around and always loved the story because it's always been a part of history. But it wouldn't have had it nearly as big of a boom without the movie. Or any of the movies, actually, to be honest. Oh, crew corridor. More wheelbarrows. This tunnel leads under the ship's cargo holds and gives stokers direct access between their quarters and the workspace. The mine impacted just forward of here. Oh, the mine. Okay, the mine that they had hit. Okay, got it. It's like,
Firemen
what
must
mine?
break step. Don't want the bottom of the ship falling out.
That's actually really interesting. Curious on why, but again, the beautiful behind-the-scenes world that is White Star Line. Continue on through, hot as can be. Is that it? Is that all we have to look at? Nothing hidden in the coal, except something, I think, over there. I'm gathering this is a vent. A vent to let in cooler air, I would assume, because again, this is what you're looking at all day. Shoveling coal, shoveling coal, shoveling coal, all day long. That's incredible. Alright, well, there you guys have it. That is the interior of the Britannic that we're able to access when she is in her actual steamer self instead of a hospital ship. So it's really nice to be able to look around and even trying to compare from what we were able to see in the first videos into what it has become now. So again, really thank you to everybody over at Titanic Honor and Glory Way for creating this and giving it to us to be able to get a little bit more history. Now I'm really excited. In the next episode, we're going to be going out to the exterior of the ship and being able to actually walk around the vessel itself as it was intended. But that'll be in the next episode, and that's going to do it for this one, guys. If you enjoy what you saw, we do try to upload a video onto the channel every day. And if you want to follow us on Instagram, those links down there in the description below. But with that, I thank you guys so much for coming out to this one, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.